Sometimes life doesn't break you, it prepares you. And sometimes the person who saves you is a stranger you were never supposed to meet. Ethan always believed he was meant for something great. But dreams don't pay rent, and the world doesn't always give you what you deserve. It was a cold Monday morning when everything fell apart. Ethan entered the office, unaware that this was his last walk through those glass doors. His boss didn't look him in the eyes when he said it. "Ethan, we're letting you go. Budget cuts." Budget cuts. But Ethan knew the truth. The world had moved ahead and left him behind. He walked out with a small box, holding 4 years of memories, but zero future. And the moment the elevator door closed, so did a chapter of his life. When he reached his apartment, another shock waited on the table. A letter from his landlord, final eviction notice. That night, his girlfriend Amelia arrived, but instead of support, she broke him even more. "I can't keep doing this, Ethan. I need stability. I'm sorry. I'm leaving." Her words were a knife. Her footsteps were the sound of a future disappearing. By midnight, Ethan was sitting alone on the floor, head in hands, tears dripping onto the wooden tiles. His job gone, his home slipping away, his relationship shattered. The world didn't just fall. For the next 3 days, Ethan barely spoke. He wandered the streets, hands in pockets, eyes empty. People walked past him like he didn't exist. By the 4th night, he was sitting on a park bench, watching lights flicker inside houses, families laughing, people eating, lives moving forward, while he remained frozen. He whispered to himself, "Why me? What did I do wrong?" And he meant it. He truly believed life was punishing him. As he sat lost in thought, an old man slowly approached the same bench, holding a cup of hot coffee. He looked at Ethan, really looked at him, like he could see the pain behind the eyes. "Old man, rough day?" "Ethan, rough life." The old man chuckled softly. "Old man, no life is rough. Only the mindset is." Ethan sighed. He didn't have the strength for philosophical strangers. But the old man didn't stop. He placed the coffee beside Ethan. "Old man, son, life breaks everyone. But some choose to rebuild stronger. Not because life gets easier, but because thinking gets clearer." He pointed to Ethan's chest. "Old man, your problem isn't what happened. Your problem is what you think about what happened." Ethan stayed silent, but those words cut deeper than heartbreak. The old man stood up to leave, but turned back. "Old man, change your mindset, and your life will follow. Meet me here tomorrow if you want to talk." And then he walked away. Ethan stared at the coffee cup. The next evening, Ethan returned, half curious, half desperate. The old man was already there, smiling. "Old man, good, you came back. That means you haven't given up." And so began their daily routine. For the first week, they talked about pain, failure, fear, regret. And every time Ethan said something negative, the old man asked the same question. "Is this the truth, or your mindset talking?" Slowly, Ethan began to realize that he wasn't broken. He was buried under negative thoughts. The old man gave him 3 assignments. 1. Write every negative thought you have. Then write the opposite truth. "I'm useless," said, "I'm rebuilding." "I failed," said, "I learned." "People left me." 2. Walk 10,000 steps every morning. No excuses. Movement clears the mind. 3. Do 1 difficult task daily. Small, but difficult. Send a job application. Learn 1 new skill. Clean 1 corner of his room. Meditate for 10 minutes. Ethan followed everything faithfully, and within weeks, something changed. His shoulders loosened, His steps became firmer. His voice held confidence again. The world hadn't changed. He had. 3 weeks later, Ethan received a call. A company he applied to wanted an interview. The old man smiled. See, the world opens doors when your mind stops closing them. Ethan prepared harder than ever. He practiced speaking in the mirror. He rewrote his resume. He believed, truly believed, that he could rise again. The interview day came. His hands trembled for a moment. Then he remembered the old man's voice. Your mind creates fear, and your mind can destroy it. The interview went better than he ever imagined. And 2 days later, congratulations, Ethan. We'd like to offer you the position. He stared at the email, heart racing, tears in his eyes. He had done it. Not because life changed, but because mindset changed. Ethan rushed to the park to tell the old man. But when he reached the bench, the old man wasn't there. Day 1, no old man. Day 2, empty bench. Day 3, still nothing. Ethan asked around. An ice cream vendor said, "That old gentleman, he moved away last week. Said he had one last student to guide. I guess that was you." Ethan sat on the bench, touched the wooden armrest, and whispered, "Thank you, whoever you were." He looked at the sky, breathed deeply, and smiled, because for the first time in years, he wasn't afraid of life. He was ready for it. With his new job, Ethan rented a small apartment. He started eating better, walking daily, and keeping a notebook titled Mindset Equals Life. Every page filled with lessons the old man taught him. Every morning he said the same words, "I am not who I was, I am who I choose to become." And that was the moment Ethan realized. The old man didn't give him answers. He gave him power. The power to change his mind and the power to change his life.